How y'all doing?
Good.
My name Dwight Green.
Dwight?
This is my
Lightning.
company Safety
Charles
Cadres.
I'm sorry?
How you
Charles
doing?
Hart. That's me.
Charles? Nice to meet you.
Charles Hart. Jimmy Monzor.
Jimmy?
Jimmy Monzor. Jimmy Monzor.
Have a seat, fellas.
Okay, first of all, you were selected on the first phase, which was the bid price. Now, between you and the other three companies, the final decision as to who gets the work, who gets the contract, it's going to fall on your safety culture and safety plans. So each one of us is going to ask some questions relating to your safety culture and your safety plans. And that's actually going to determine whether you get the job here at Shell.
Okay, let me ask you something. Since y'all company was Shell, what do y'all have to offer us in y'all safety program, for our company to come work for y'all?
Well, first of all, we're going to start off with asking you questions, and then we determine if you're even worth our time as to, proceeding further. So we need to know first, since we're the one giving the work, if you're even going to make the cut, in the beginning. Then you'll be given time to ask your questions. The last 3-4 minutes, 2-3 minutes, we'll answer your questions. The Q&A will switch over.
Okay.
Okay, you want to get started?
Explain how your company gets top management involved in safety on a regular basis.
Can you repeat that again?
Explain how your company gets involved in safety on a regular basis.
Oh.
Top management. We're talking about CEOs, owners, top management.
Okay, as the owner of the company, what we get our safety managers, our coordinators, we get together, we have meetings like 3 times a week to find out what's going on in the plants, what's going on with the people. So we'll know what we're looking at. So we try to stay advanced than the other companies. We try to, educate ourselves and educate the workers as we go. The more they teach us, the more we have to teach them. So it's all like we're all together. We learn from each other because they can do something that we don't know about, and we can learn off their mistakes too, and try so we can correct them.
Yeah, and another thing, we our people inside. They won't be in the office a lot. They'll be out in the field, walking, try to get that culture together to meet them. Because some people we want them for a top safety manager to actually meet the people out there so they know who he is, or CEO, that's my boss there, or to know him that he's right there. If there are any questions, to ask him, so that they have that has
The ability.
to ask him, and don't be scared to they won't be afraid. Oh, he's a safety. I don't want to talk to him. That's to have confidence together.
Could I interrupt just 1
Right.
second? So you're telling me the president of your company walks the sites?
With everybody, yes.
Yes, I come out on the sites too, because I be want to know what's going on out there. Sitting in the office, you can't know what's really going on your site.
And what is your position with the
I'm the
company?
owner of the company.
You are the owner of the company?
Yes.
So you're not incorporated?
Well, we just been in business 2 years. We just started
You're
out.
either a proprietor or a corporation.
You're a sole
You have to,
proprietor?
you have to be a corporation and incorporated to actually get any type of work out of this industry. Sole proprietors don't even meet the general insurance requirements.
Yeah, we incorporated, but we still, as we getting started, we ain't got a big crew.
But see,
So-
there's a title scheme that corporations go president, vice president, and then you have CEOs and so
Right,
on.
we
like
have
that.
all that, but you see, they didn't want to show up. So we're the cut.
All right.
But if
Let's
you're
move
the
on.
owner, so if you're the owner, then you're not the vice president or
Yeah.
the president.
No.
Okay.
They didn't show up.
All right.
so-
Okay, let's move on. We don't want to run out of
Okay,
time.
you, let him do the next.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So what would you ask from us, Shell, to help you be successful here with us?
Oh, actually, what's y'all safety commitments that y'all have in y'all plant that mean for us to come out there and be safe? What's y'all safety commitment? What did y'all offer?
Well, we're offering anything to you to accommodate for you to work safe for us, but it's up to you to ask as to what you need. We're not going to be out there assessing your own company's needs. So again, the question is, what are you asking from us? What type of resources? I mean, again, you put your bid in.
Right.
You know, this is not a time and money job, this is not a cost plus job, this is a hard dollar job. You've put your bid in for this specific amount of money. What are you gonna need for us that's not gonna cost us money?
Okay.
I think we better like to have time like for us to like, you know what, we're trying to make a production, but at the same time, you know what, get together with the employees and know that, you know what, have safety meetings, toolbox meetings, put together, but you know what, at the same time, try to, you know what, do production, but like for y'all to let us, you know what, try to talk to our people and tell them, you know what, this is what's happening, we have to get this job done, but at the same time, these are the hazards going through it.
Okay, so you're saying you want communication from us?
Yes.
All right, I like that. That's what we're asking. It's not costing us money?
Right.
An email or a toolbox talks or for
Yeah, like-
safety directors to convey to you what happened on the night shift, you know, and how to prevent it and how we can learn from it, that's something that we can do.
Yeah,
I
like
that.
it would be good for y'all, like, you know, to show up and like in our safety meetings, and since
Oh, believe me, we audit your safety meetings.
yeah,
We
then,
do
then
audit.
that
your
would be really good if y'all show up and be there.
It's
We
not
are.
just good,
But
it's mandatory.
It's
that we do.
mandatory, yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you want to hit?
Well, give me an example of how you get your employees the opportunity, or how you give them the opportunity to participate in your safety culture.
Well, when we having our safety coaches, we try to let them know, just because we safety men's and women's, y'all are safety too. So we try to talk to them on safety meetings, we try to be committed. We get to know each other, for one thing. Get our attitude and respect. We have that going. We have like orientations and, you know, help them out going in our orientation. We teach them stuff. And they show us, you know, we get the feedback from them so we know what's going on. And we help, matter of fact, we act like we help each other. You know, cause they can have some stuff like in the field that we don't see, that they could help us out, and that'll help us advance ourselves in the safety.
We have an open toolbox meeting, you know, everybody's invited to talk. You don't have to be safety.
Let
you
me
don't
just
have to be
interrupt her. The actual question, and you need to focus in on this.
Okay.
The question is, how does your company instill accountability? In other words, what's the repercussions of somebody doing something unsafe? How do you handle?
Okay, well, okay, I got what you're saying. Well, if somebody do something safe, we'll take them out, pull them to the side, talk to them. You know, we're not gonna chew them out, because sometimes people get attitude, you don't know their attitude. So when you talk to them, they're doing something unsafe, you know, you pull them to the side, say, you're doing this the wrong way. Step back a few minutes, look at your job, and then go do your work. Always plan your work before you work your plan.
So you handle all of your accountability solely on oral warnings on?
Yes. But then, you know, when and then, say the next day, say it happened today, then the next day, we bring it up in the safety meeting and get some feedback on it from the other workers.
Prior to even before that, before the worker even goes out to the field, have an orientation, telling them, you know what, like the hazards that are out there, like telling them, you know what, train them before they go out to the field. So you know what, to have less, I said.
Okay, let me interrupt just for a second, because we're gonna run out of time. I think the question is, let's just give you an example. You find a guy on a 12-foot ladder and he's on the top step.
Yeah.
What's the scenario here?
If he's already been trained on it, he already knows, and that's, you know, first come, first served.
So,
He's gotta go.
what's the repercussion of that act?
The thing about it, like, you know, how
I think
what
what we're
is-
trying to say is again, time.
Is it a zero tolerance
Yeah,
situation?
that's automatically zero.
So the man is fired.
So the
Yeah,
man.
because that's a part of our 12,
Right, that's
okay.
12 life-saving rules, and that's,
Yeah.
that's what we
Okay.
kind of answered it.
Right.
Because
Moving
the
on.
orientation will tell you never step on the top,
Okay.
step on the ladder.
You want to hit the, what is it, fourth or fifth? Okay.
Explain your company orientation. What's your process to orientate these gentlemen as you bring them onto our job site? What steps do you take to get them properly orientated?
First off, we start off with like telling them like, you know what our policies are, and what kind of like work we do, and telling them like the PPE that we'll be using, and make sure that they're properly used the right way, to show them such as gloves, like different type of gloves they can use, like safety glasses, face shields, but training them to use the proper PPE or proper tasks they're gonna do. Because like I said, show has three main rules. It's what's it? The golden rules are
Management commitments, we have work sites analysis, and hazard prevention and safe and health training.
And how long is the orientation program for? Is it a day, a week?
a day.
It's a day. First day of hire.
Then later on down the road, if they're doing something wrong, we see them, we bring them back in orientation, retrain them.
Is your management trained in OSHA 30?
Yes, they should train in OSHA 30.
All foremen and supervisors.
All right, because that's the minimum
Yeah.
prerequisite for you to hit our job site. Okay.
Explain your culture, your safety culture.
I mean, safety culture, you know, it's not just about work. It goes beyond work too, you know. You gotta care about the people you work with. We like to, you know, encounter like, you know, our families into, you know, like, I want you to go home safe because, you know, you got a family, I have a family. We wanna make sure we go back to our families. You know, you wanna, you know, just make people think of safety outside of home. And outside of work, you wanna bring it home. You know, you wanna make them hit up like that and think about things like that.
To have that connection with your coworkers, you know, like this, not only my coworkers, like actually your brother, to know, watch out for him, and to be sure if he's doing something wrong, hey, stop him, intervene, and tell him, hey, look, this you're not doing right, and try to tell him to stop and help him out. So because you never know if you saw it, and you didn't stop it, and he falls.
So it's a proactive
Yes.
safety culture.
We teach them to be our brother's keepers, no matter what color you is or who you are or where you're from. We all out here to do a job. We've got to watch each other back.
So this is pretty much company-wide.
Yes.
You watch out for all your employees.
You know that saying.
What
goes
about
both
other
ways.
trades?
Right.
You know that saying, your brother's keeper goes
Right,
both
yeah,
ways.
do go both
'Cause you can be brother Cain or brother Abel with somebody.
Yeah.
You know, which one do you promote?
Brother keeper. You know, don't let him do nothing wrong.
But you know what I'm
I know
saying?
I know they take shortcuts in the field, but you don't. You know, when safety ain't around, y'all do what you do, and safety come, you try to do it the right way. You got to think of safety at all times, not when the safety man come, because it's you doing the work. You the one got to get. If you get hurt, you got to go home and explain yourself.
Okay, we got
Okay.
2 or 3 minutes left.
All right, now for the last 2 or 3 minutes, you can ask us now questions on our company and our program.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to know what was y'all safety program that y'all have to offer us, for us to come out to y'all job site that the other companies don't have. Do you have a better facility? You know.
Well, I'll answer that. As you know, we have our 12 life-saving rules. Those are tried and true and through not 10 years, but decades and decades of experience. We've not only incorporate outsourced safety professionals, we incorporate our own safety professionals' point of view. So we have a 360-degree view of every aspect, everything from the simplest toolbox talks to the psychology of behavioral science and safety. So what we have to offer you as far as our safety culture is a tried and true safety culture that can withstand any weathering and any type of scrutiny.
Okay, say for instance, we have a safety thing we'll write up. Say we want to try to present it to y'all, represent it to y'all. Will y'all look at it and present it back to us with a good answer or something
Approach everything. There's no such thing as a stupid question to us, and we will approach every question, everything concern that you have in a professional manner. And there's an open door policy, and we literally will take any input from any person, from any tool pusher to any certified safety professional. We all have input in it because this safety culture is evolved from the smallest to the highest in rank. So anything that you come with, any concern, any questions, we're more than willing to answer.
Sounds good.
All right, is that all the questions that you have?
You guys have any last comments?
Yeah.
We're up,
we want to say thank you for giving us a chance. And hope as for all companies, small companies just starting out, y'all give us opportunity to come in your plant and work for y'all.
All right. You're welcome.
Very good.
Thank you for your time as well.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
All right.
Have a nice day.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Y'all have a good
Appreciate
one.
you coming in.
All right.
Glad you said something, because I'd have forgot it.